Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about what is it about you that triggers people, okay? So pile number one, you're going to be the green adventurine. Pile number two, you're going to be the smoky quartz. And pile number three, you're going to be the red jasper, okay? So pause this video if you have to and meditate on the crystal that you feel most drawn to. And then you'll be able to find the timestamp in the description box below. And I will see you at your pile. Hi Bawan, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. So pile number one, if you pick the green adventurine, this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so today we have two new decks that I've purchased. So the Muse Tarot, yeah, and then the Psychic Tarot. So the first one is the Crystal Tarot deck. Like I said, the Muse Tarot deck is this one, and the Psychic Tarot deck, okay? The way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started. So these cards are new, but I still want to smudge them. Okay, so let's get started. So pile number one, what is it about you that triggers people? What is it about my pile number one that I actually want to do the Muse Tarot first? So what is it about my pile number one that triggers people's spirit? What is it about my pile number one that triggers people? Okay. What is it about my pile number one? Oh wow, okay. So we have the Muse of Voices, sorry. Queen of Voices, Knight of Voices, Four of Materials, and Seven of Emotions. So I'm assuming like the Muse of Voices is like the page of a page of sword. The Queen of Voices is the Queen of Sword. The Knight of Voices is the Nine of Sword. Four of Materials, the Four of Pentacle, and the Seven of Emotions, Seven of Cups. So what I'm getting here, what people find triggering about you, like the thing about you that triggers people is your communication and also your intellect, okay? You're sharp with your words, like not in the sense that like I'm not getting cut through, but like your words are swift and carefully thought, and you are like highly intelligent. Okay, so because we have the Queen of Voice here, so that's the Queen of Sword. So you're somebody that like could use their mind in any like situation. You're able to analyze the situation and see different point of views and different like scenarios that could happen, okay? And people find that triggering because it's like they try to come at you sideways. I feel like it's people that try to come at you sideways and they can't, because you're always like are 10 step ahead of those people, okay? And you're very calculative, and you hold back because the four of pentacle is here, four of material, so you hold back, okay? You don't show your hands, okay? You're not quick to show your hands. You have like a poker face to you. I feel like you have a poker face, so it's hard for people to read you, but you could easily read people, but people cannot really read you. So you have like a poker face to you, and you know how to conceal your emotions. Okay, seven of emotions is here. Like, you leave people confused. That's what triggers them. You confuse them. Like, there's an air of mystery to you, so they can never know what you're thinking, never know what you're gonna do next, how you're gonna act. Like, so let's say if they say something to you that's not like that's like kind of passive aggressive, you don't really fall for the bait. You're able to hold your hold your emotion and think through, like, analyze the situation, try to see like, what is this person trying to get from me? Are they trying to get a reaction out of me? Like, they're not gonna get a reaction. Like, I'm gonna stay like, I have like a poker face. And you know what I'm you know what song that's coming to my mind? Lady Gaga, Poker Face. Like, you know her chorus when it goes, carry my, no, he carried my poker face. That's what you have. Like, you have a poker face. Like, people cannot read you. Okay, and that's what triggers them, because it's like, I feel like it's people that try to attack you, always want to try to like get under your skin, and it's not working. So it's like, for them, it's like, oh, like, how come I can never get under this person's skin? Like, that's what I'm getting from this energy. Like, why they, like, the reason why. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Okay, guys. One moment. I have to go get that card because that card just flew. And that was like the Knight of Sword. You're too fast for them. You're too fast. You're too quick on your feet. Like I said, you're always like 10 step ahead of these people. And they hate it. Like, the minute, like, I feel like the minute that they feel like they have you, that's the minute that they like, that you're already like 10 step ahead already, and they're like, oh my god, like, I thought I had this person. What is it about my pal? Oh wow, you see your inner strength. We have strength here, and the Hermit. That's what I'm saying. You hold back. You don't show your hands. You keep to yourself, and you don't get easily triggered by people's words or how they speak. Like, you like let them be a fool, and you just keep it moving. Like, you know how to control your emotion. You know how to control the beast within. Like, you have a lot of fire in you, okay? You have air and fire, because we have strength here, that's Leo energy, but we also have the Queen of Sword, that's like I'm getting Libra energy, okay? So you could have like Libra and Leo in your chart, but that's like what I'm getting right now, okay? And we have the Hermit, that's Virgo energy. You like to keep to yourself, and you don't mind being alone. Like, while these people, they always have to be in a group, in a gang. Like, you like to walk alone. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. You like to walk alone. What is it about my pile number one that triggers people? What is it about my pile number one that triggers people? Queen of Material. Wow, that's the Queen of Pentacle. Okay? Yeah, you're like abundant. You're stable. You're able to build for yourself, live a life of luxury. And I feel like it triggers people because, like, you don't need anybody to make things happen. You rely on your skills, you rely on your talent to make things happen, okay? And you have a lot of inner strength, so you have the stamina to make things happen. You don't need people. If you need people to like help you with certain things, then obviously you know how to ask for the help, but you don't really necessarily need it because you have the skills already to make things happen on your own. You have what it takes. You have the knowledge, because we have the Queen of Swords here. You have the inner strength, okay? You have resilience. You have inner wisdom and knowledge. You rely on your skills and like yourself. You don't need nobody to tell you that you're gonna be successful. You don't need like obviously you might want to hear it, but you don't need it in order to succeed. Like, you're not waiting for an applause. Like, you're not waiting for people to applaud you, to be like, oh, go for it, like, you're amazing. No, you don't need that. you might like it or might want it from the people that you love, but like if they don't do it, it's not like you're gonna die or something. Like you really could make it like without anybody's like support. You have that inner strength to make it through, and that triggers people because these people, they actually need that. They need somebody to tell them like, oh, it's okay, go ahead, go, you could go ahead and do it, you got this. Like, no, you don't need that. Like, you could tell that to yourself. You have that inner strength where you could tell yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I could do this. Like, I feel like maybe you do like not talk to yourself, but like say affirmation in the morning, or maybe you do affirmation where you look at yourself in the mirror and like you talk to yourself, like you give yourself a pep talk, like you let yourself know that you got this, you could do this. Like you probably recite like 20 like affirmation, like I'm strong, I am powerful, like some things like that in the mirror. Like I feel like that's what you do, and you have like a practice where you say these things to yourself and like you keep strong, and you have like a great routine where you always do the same thing every day at the same time. You don't miss a beat. So let's say if your alarm goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning, you wake up at 5 o'clock, you do your exercise, you do like whatever that you do, meditate, whatever that you do, your routine, you stick to it, okay? And you're like dedicated to your goals. And that's what these people are triggered by, that because they're not like that. They can't do that. They don't have this self-motivation. They're not self-starters. They're followers while you're a leader, okay? What is triggering? What do people find triggering about my pile number one, Spirit? The 8 of emotions. You're not afraid to walk away from something that's not satisfying. So let's say if you have a job that you don't like, you're not going to stay there and like let your life pass you by just because like it's paying the bills for you. You're willing to take the risk and follow your dreams. And these people are not like that. They're gonna stay at their job and complain and let their life pass them by, while you're gonna take the risk to follow your dream. Even if you fall down, you're gonna get back up. These people can't do that. It triggers, like what it triggers in them is their failure in them. You remind them of what they couldn't do, so they kind of feel like, like why is, like, what is it about this person that like I can't do? Like they're not better than me. Like they feel like, oh, you're not better than them. Like, yeah, they're 8 of sword and the ace of, you trigger them, you bring them anxiety because it's like they're wondering how can you do it. Like, you know, you're from the same area or something like that, or like the same environment, and they couldn't make it. Your creativity, okay? How you come up with solutions, how you come up with ideas. Like I feel like maybe you're an entrepreneur here. You have like I heard cosmetic brand, or maybe if you don't have a cosmetic brand, something to do with beauty. I heard makeup artists. Yeah, you bring them anxiety. That's like you trigger their anxiety, like how they view themselves, how they look at themselves in the mirror, but it's not your fault. Yeah. You don't bother with conflict, okay? You don't waste your time. 5 of sword. Like when they, like I'm saying, when they try to say things at you to get you to react, you don't even bother because you know how to pick your battles. You're too focused on yourself. You're too focused on your goals. And that's what triggers them because they can't get you off your path. Like no matter what they throw at you, they can't get you off your path. And these people are triggered by that. What do people find triggering about my pile number one, Spirit? Oh, wow, that you're intuitive. What do people find triggering about my pile number one, Spirit? What do people find triggering about my pile number one? What do people find triggering about my pile number one? Okay, so we have here the High Priestess, so that you're highly intuitive. 6 of Pentacle, that you're highly celebrated. That's what I'm getting because the High Priestess is here. 6 of Pentacle and 9 of Wand. 9 of Wand could also represent like a player energy, somebody that does something quickly, exciting, something that's like like here today, gone tomorrow. But that's not what I'm getting from this. Like, I'm getting that everywhere you go, you're celebrated, people love you. And for them, like, it's triggering because they don't get that same reaction, they don't get that same energy. So like, let's say if you walk in a room, it's like everybody's like, hey, like whatever your name is, how you doing, like you hear the excitement in their, like in their voice when they say your name. Like, you know, you could tell like by how somebody says something, their voice, their tone of voice, like how do they feel about you. Okay, you don't need to, like, the words are important, but also the tone of voice is mostly important. Okay, so like when people greet you, it's like with excitement, with joy, you know, like you're celebrated. Okay, and you're highly intuitive. These people are triggered by that because it's like they don't get the same reaction when they walk in the room. They don't get that same like connection when they walk in the room. People don't really like them like that. Okay, they don't really rock with them like that, and these people are triggered by that. They're triggered by your popularity, how people love you, how people celebrate you everywhere you go. Yeah. What do people find triggering about my pal number one, Spirit? What do people find triggering about my pal number one? Oh wow, third eye chakra. That's something highly intuitive. Okay, your third eye is open, wide open. Like I said, you're 10 step ahead of these people. They cannot play with you. They're like, when it comes to the mental, they don't have nothing on you. Okay, you see them for what they are. You could see them, like, you know, through whatever scheme that they're trying to do. You could see these people. Okay, you see them coming. These people have like nothing on you when it comes to your intellect, your intuition. You're probably a tarot reader, or like you are into spirituality. You probably meditate, or you have some form of practice where you're in tune with your higher self. And these people are triggered by that because they're not in tune, so they cannot really tap into your energy. They could feel that there's something about you that's like more. Not, I'm not trying to say that you're more than them, but it's just like you have something that they know that they don't have. Okay, and they don't know what it is, and it triggers them because it's like they know there's something about you that's like a little bit different, a little bit like higher, where maybe you're a little bit more advanced spiritually, and these people, they could sense that, but they don't know how to put their words, like, you know, their finger on it, and that triggers them. Okay, they know that you're highly intuitive. Okay, so because when they come at you sideways, you already saw them coming from 10 miles away, so you already knew how to prepare yourself. And these people, like, they get upset because they can't get under your skin. Okay, so that's all I have for you, pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi pal 2, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. So guys, if you picked the smoky quartz pile number 2, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. So thank you so much for tuning in. So we have two new decks today. We have the Muse Tarot and the Psychic Tarot deck. So the way I like to do this, guys, is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy from previous readings and previous spells. Okay, so what is it about you that triggers people? Okay, what is it about you, pile number 2, that triggers people? So this one is the Muse Tarot, and this one is the Psychic Tarot. This one is the Crystal Tarot deck. Okay, so let's get started. Pile number 2, what is it about you that triggers people? Sorry guys, I'm just making sure that the sage is completely out before we start doing this reading. Let's move the ashes. So what is it about my pal number 2 that triggers people, Spirit? What is it about my pile number 2? And these cards are beautiful. What is it about my pile number 2 that triggers people? Okay. What is it about my pile number 2, Spirit, that triggers people? What is it about my pile number 2 that triggers people? Oh my God. You know what I heard? The song that I heard is Emotions. Wow, this is like 2 of emotions, 3 of emotions, and it's the Destiny's Child emotion. The song Emotions. I'm not gonna sing it, guys, because I'm horrible right now. I don't want you guys to be like, oh hell no, girl, don't do it. So like, anyways, Destiny's Child emotion. Okay, so if you want to know, like, just go listen to the lyrics. But that's what you trigger in people. You trigger some emotions, some intense emotions in people. So we have the Temperance here, the Moon. Like I told you, these cards are beautiful. This is like Marilyn Monroe right here. The Moon, seduction, the Muse of voice. So I believe this is like the Page of a Sword. The 2 of emotions, the 2 of cups, and the 3 of cups. Okay, so you trigger like, so it's a good trigger. It's not like a trigger where people are envious of you. It's more a trigger where people are like attracted to you. Okay, you invoked strong emotions. So you may be a Gemini here, because Marilyn Monroe was a Gemini here, even though she's on the moon. But if you look her up, she's a Gemini. So maybe you have that in you, or like you also could have Pisces. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So you have like a calm, cool, collected energy to you. Okay, I said electric. So like maybe you have like a magnetic pull to you. Okay, because we have the moon here. So mystery, you trigger like something where people want to get to know you, want to like be part of your world. I feel like something like exotic, where you have like those eyes that are mesmerizing. I feel like you mesmerize people. Okay, you make them want to get to know you more and be part of your world, and like be like, just like this is like a muse tarot, you're like a muse to these people. You invoke like strong emotions of love, where they want to give to you, they want to celebrate with you, they want to be in collaboration with you, because 2 of emotion is also collaboration. So it could be like work, could be friendship, it could be partnership, like with your lover. So if you're in a relationship, you could notice that your lover might be like very like all upon you, and like kissy and lovey and stuff like that. And maybe like friends, they always want to like spend time with you. People want to like enjoy your company. So what is it about my pal number 2 that triggers people? What is it about my pal number 2 that triggers people? Okay, spirits, just calm down now. Calm down, puppy. Okay. Okay. So we have the 3 of materials. So that's 3 of pentacle. 10 of inspiration. So this is 10 of wand. And the Queen of voice, Queen of sword. Okay. So like, I feel like what triggers people also is like the way you speak, the way you command a room, okay? Like, I feel like when you talk, you command respect, and it triggers people in a sense where like they know that if they come to you, they have to come to you correct. If they want to collaborate with you, they want to be part of your world. That's why like you kind of like a mystery, like they don't know like, ooh, if I step into this person's territory, I have to like tread lightly because this person is like mysterious. They have a strong stance to them. They all also are very calm. So I don't know what to expect with this person, okay? But I want to work with this person because the three of material is here, three of pentacle. I want to work with this person, but it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. The 10 of inspiration, which is the 10 of wand, is going to be a bit of a challenge to be around this person, okay? I have to be on my P's and Q's, like be on, not like on alert where like you're going to do something to them. No, it's more like I have to be careful because I don't know, I don't want to like say something or do something that's going to make this person like not want to be with me because I feel like it's exclusive. I heard that exclusive, okay? Like you're exclusive. It's not like anybody that could be around you, and that triggers them because they're wondering, for them it's more like, am I good enough for this person? Are they going to feel like I'm good enough to be part of their world? Am I worthy? So that's what you trigger in them, like, you know, strong emotion where like they look at themselves in the mirror like, yo, I know I'm worthy. I know I'm worthy. I know. But it's like, how can I like prove this to you? How can I show this to you that I'm worthy? So it triggers them. Like it triggers like where they, not that they question their self-esteem because they believe that they're worthy, but it's like, am I like worthy enough for you? Because at the end of the day, you're the judge, okay? You're the one that's going to determine if I'm worthy, like, because you know what you want. You're the queen of sword. You command respect, so you know what you want, you know what you don't like, okay? So you're not going to let somebody walk all over you. And these people, they're triggered by that because it's like they want to be part of your world, but it's like they don't know how to get in your world, and they don't know if they're good enough to be part of your world, okay? Even though in their mind they feel like they are, but you're the judge that's going to determine, okay? The ball is in your court, and that's what triggers them. It's not like they could be like, they could just come in your life and like take over. It's like, no, excuse me, like who the hell do you think you are? Like you don't run the show here. I run the show, and they know that, okay? And it triggers them, like knowing that like you're not somebody that they can play with. If they want to play with somebody, you're not the one. That's what I'm getting. What is it about my pile number 2 that triggers people? What is it about my pile number 2 that triggers people? What is it about my pile number 2 that triggers people? What is it about my pile number 2 that triggers people? Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Wand, the 10 of Sword, the Chariot, and the 8 of Wand. So I'm getting here, like I said, like that Destiny's Child song, you do invoke strong emotions, okay? Feelings of like, they want to have an instant connection with you, because the 6 of Cups could represent like soulmate, past life lovers, like instant connection with somebody. So like that's what I said. They have a strong pull to you. They have a strong connection. Like they want to be part of your world. Like there's a mystery to you. They don't know like if you're gonna reject them, but they still want to try. Okay. And I see here 2 of Pentacle and the 10 of Sword. So these two, they actually came out, like, I think they all came out together. This one came out first, but these 3 came out about like together. So they know that, like, why I'm saying like these people know they have to tread lightly. You're not scared to put things to an end. Like if people don't treat you the way you deserve to be treated, you're able to cut them off and move along. Like you're able to move on with your life quickly and not look back, and with no regrets. Like somebody doesn't treat you the way you deserve to be treated, boom, out of my life, no questions asked, and I'm not gonna repeat myself. Basically, that's what I'm getting. You're not gonna repeat yourself. If you want somebody out of your life and you do it swiftly, you don't play games. Like they know that, like that's what I'm saying. They have to come correct. If they don't come correct, they can't come at all, and it triggers them because, like, I feel like these people, they, like I said, they believe that they could come to you and they're at your level, but something in them, because the moon, they're not too sure, because you're kind of like hard to read. You're so calm, you're so cool, you're so collected, okay? That's what I'm getting. Calm, cool, and collected, okay? You don't really show your hand that much, okay? You keep to yourself. That's what I'm getting. But people want to be around you. You have like a magnetic pull. And these people, like, you invoke like these emotions in them that they cannot control. But it's like a good trigger. It's not like a bad trigger. Where like they don't like, yeah. Yeah, you see Ace of Pentacle and the Three of Pentacle again. They want to work with you. These people want to be in a partnership with you. You trigger like that emotional sense to them, like where they want to like offer you their cup of love, a solid foundation, okay? You trigger loving emotion in these people. They want to be in a relationship with you. They want to take you out on a date. They want to be in, like, I heard, like, in their best behavior. They want to behave for you. Like, you know what I heard? You make a player want to wife you. You, like, basically you could make a player turn to a good boy or like a good girl. Like, they'll change for you. You know what I heard? I was just watching the other day. Kodak Black said that he will change for Zendaya. So basically, that's what it is. You trigger that. Oh man! And Zendaya is Pisces, the moon energy. Yeah, that's what you do. You trigger them. You make them want to like be better, like, cause it's like they know they have to be on like top tier to be around you, top tier to be in your life. There is just something about you, like there's an elegance about you, that's the energy of like, I'm getting royalty even though I don't have like the strength or the sun card here, Leo energy, but Sagittarius is energy, like it's still regal energy because it's fire, okay? Fire, like all fire signs, they know that they're hot shit, okay? Like if you're a fire sign, like unknowingly you know you're hot, okay? Like without even trying, it's just like, because that's just, it's just fire, okay? Fire is hot, right? So like that's just what it is. So you have that in you. So these people, they know like they have to be on their best behavior. If they can, then, oh, you're not playing, you're gonna cut them off quickly, eh? You're not gonna think twice, and you're gonna move along to the next, okay? And they know that, and that triggers them, okay? Like they know that they cannot come around and play around with you. It's like this one is like, if I'm not on my top best behavior, top tier energy, like they're not gonna be around. They're not gonna even think twice. They're not even gonna look at me twice. That's what I'm getting. What is it about my pile number 2 that triggers people? And that goes for men and women, okay? Destiny. That's the wheel of fortune. Oh my God, guys. That's what triggers people. They know that you're destined for greatness, okay? They know that you're destined for something higher. Your destiny is like beautiful, like your calling, whatever you're about to do in life, like they know. That's why they have to give you the Ace of Pentacles, the highest top. That's why I'm getting top tier destiny. You have greatness in you. You're headed for something great, okay? Like being around you is like, I heard, like that's why I heard regal, majestic, like you have strength. And here you see a lot of purple, okay? Purple is regal energy, okay? Like royalty. There's a royalty, there's a like higher sense, higher esteem to you. The way you carry yourself well, and you carry yourself high. So people know that, like they're triggered because they, like I said at the beginning, they question themselves, wondering like, yeah, I feel like I'm good enough, but is this person going to feel like I'm good enough? Am I good enough for them? Like, is my good enough for this person? Or like, are they going to reject me? Like, how am I going to approach them? Am I like you make them question themselves. Like you make them like, talk to themselves in the mirror and look at themselves in the mirror like, yo, you ain't no, like, when a guy is trying to like holler at a girl, he's like nervous and and he's wondering like, yo, is she gonna reject me? I think that's kind of cute, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like the trigger that you have is not a bad trigger. It's a good trigger. And it's the same thing. Like, when guys get nervous to talk to a girl because they feel like I feel like people feel like the trigger that you bring in people, whether you're male or female, is that like people feel like you're kind of out of their league. Okay, that's what I'm getting, out of their league. Because there's something high about you, majestic about you. And they know that if they're gonna come and step to you, like they better be on their A game. So let's say for a woman, the guy knows that he better open the door for you. Okay, like if he doesn't open the door for you, pull the chair, like perfect gentleman where he doesn't try to like make a move on you or try to kiss you on the first date or try to fill you up. Not like respectful, like. If he doesn't come like that, like there's not gonna be a second date. Like you lose my number. You're probably gonna like at the restaurant, like tell him you're going to the bathroom and leave. Oh my god. Oh my god. And even for the man, like if this woman doesn't treat you with the high respect because you deserve that respect, it's the same thing for the man. If she treats you like, like doesn't respect you when you talk or like trying to undermine you or trying to make you feel less of a man, like you're not gonna talk to this woman anymore. Like, oh, she calls you again, you're not even gonna answer her calls. Like you're gonna like block and delete, move on with my life because you know that you're a high value man, okay, and high value woman, okay. That's what I'm getting here. So that's all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 2. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. So pile number 3, if you pick the red jasper, this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we have 2 new decks that I just purchased. So we have the Muse Tarot and the Psychic Tarot, okay? And here in the middle is the Crystal Tarot deck. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started. So that way we don't pick up the energy from previous piles and previous readings. Oh, this lighter is so bad. This is Dollarama. What can I expect? Dollarama lighters, cheap lighters. Okie dokie. So we're gonna smudge these bad boys. So pile number 3. What is it about you that triggers people? What is it about you that triggers people? Pile number 3. What is it about my pile number 3 that triggers people, Spirit? What is it about my pile number 3 that triggers people? Sorry guys, I just have to make sure the sage is actually out. What is it about my pile number 3 that triggers people, Spirit? No. Okay. So we have the 4 of voices. So that's the 4 of sword. The muse of voices. and the Queen of Voices. So it's like, I kind of feel like this is the Page of Sword, but this is Page of Inspiration. So I'm not sure. Like this is probably like a different, just an extra card. But this is like, I kind of feel like it's also like the Page of Sword. Well, Queen of Sword, that's the Queen of Voice, Six of Emotions, Six of Cups, and Page of Inspiration, Page of Wand. Okay. What I'm getting here is that you trigger a spirit of nostalgia, like something from the past, something that's like unresolved in them. Okay, you remind them of like something that they didn't resolve in their past. So I feel like you triggers people's pain and their wound. Okay, like I feel like you speak truth to them. We're like healing, kind of like healing truth. Okay, I feel like maybe you might be a healer here, you might be a teacher. I'm getting a teacher, or like somebody who advocates for people that like are underdog, or who've been like through like injustice or something like that. That's what I'm getting. Because the Queen of Sword could represent like somebody who stands up for people, a great communicator. It could be a teacher, a lawyer, a judge, a social worker. Like you invoke inspiration, like also Page of Inspiration. So you invoke hope in them. So it's like you trigger the pain in them. So like you trigger something that needs to be healed, but you also provide them hope. So it's like a healing trigger where like it's like as if you point out their pain but in a gentle way. I'm not getting this is like you try to help them put like their pain to rest, where to identify that pain, that source of pain, and like try to heal that. Okay, so you're like kind of like maybe an empath. I'm getting an empath here. What is it about my pile number 3 that triggers people? What is it about my pile number 3 that triggers people? Because trigger could not doesn't necessarily have to be bad, you know? The wheel, the wheel of fortune. So that's the wheel. What is it about the Knight of Material? The Lovers. Oh wow, okay. So that's Gemini energy. The Wheel, the Knight of Material, Taurus energy, and the Lovers. You provide healing. You trigger like the fact that somebody needs to heal their pain, and that better things are gonna come for them. Like better, like there's a better tomorrow that they don't have to worry. You know what song I'm getting? It's like Liquor Store Blues by Bruno Mars. If you don't know that song, maybe you need to listen to that song. It's like these people, they want to get away from like their pain, but you remind them, like you make them see that okay, there is a pain that needs to be healed. You need to heal that in order to move on and get the wheel to turn into your favor. It's gonna take time because the Knight of Material is a Knight of Pentacles, so the slowest knight in the deck. Is gonna take time. And but do you trigger people to make the right choice? Because the Lovers could represent a choice, but the choice could be either good or bad. If you make the bad choice, it's going to lead you to the path of destruction. But if you make the good choice, okay, and you heal that trigger, you heal that pain from the past, the wheel is going to turn into your favor, and you trigger that into people. So maybe you're somebody, it doesn't have to be that. It could be for somebody specific. You're somebody that probably overcame something that was difficult, and you trigger that into people, in people that are going through that situation that you overcame. That's what I'm getting. So when people see you, they get triggered because it's like the pain is there. It's like they get reminded, and but it's like you also, like I said, provide the whole Page of Inspiration because you did it. You overcame that. So these people know that they can overcome it because you're an example. You're a source of inspiration for them. It's like a source of hope for them, that there is a chance for me to get off that addiction. There is a chance for me to go back to school and become somebody. There is like, maybe that's what you did. Maybe like you're the only one in your neighborhood that went to school, that went to college and became something, like, maybe like you didn't want to be part of the statistic from your neighborhood. You became something. Maybe in your neighborhood people do certain things and you decide not to do that. You decide to take a different route. So when people see you, you trigger that in them. You trigger the pain where like they feel like, oh my God, like, like that's where I went wrong. Look at this person. We came from the same place and they did something with their life. So it triggers that pain in them where like they're a little bit of sense of failure, but a hope at the same time, because like, yes, I didn't do it, but like now I have somebody that looks like me and from the same place as me that did it. So I know like I just have to probably like just emulate this person and do what they did, and maybe I'm gonna get the same result. That's what you trigger in people, okay? And that's really good. That's like hope, okay? That's really good if you trigger hope in people. Healing. What is it about my pile number 3 that triggers people? Wow. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Sword. You're the truth. You're the realist. Like, you're the real thing, okay? Emotionally, like, you trigger like a good emotions in these people, even though it's painful, but they know they need to go through that in order to heal, okay? Like, you have loving energy to you. I don't feel like you brag about like what you have or what you have accomplished, because you come from humble beginnings, okay? You maybe had to go through things in life that most people don't go through, and now, like, because of your patience, how you invested like a lot in yourself and to groom yourself to become better, to reach to the point that where you are right now, you trigger people to do better too. You trigger them to be their best version, okay? You trigger them to believe that they could make it happen. You are the truth, okay? They believe like you are what you say you are. You know what I just heard? Like that song from Lupe Fiasco, Superstar, okay? Like, you believe in yourself. Like, your belief in yourself trigger people to believe in themselves as well. They know it's going to take time, because the Knight of Pentacles, because they watch you plant seed with the 7 of Pentacles. They watch you plant your seed. They watch you like build from the ground up a rose that grew up from the concrete. That's what I'm getting. You had to grow up from something that was like difficult, and you made it through, and you trigger like people to want to do the same. The people that are in the same situation that you were, that you overcame. Like, you make them look at their life in a different way, because it's like now they can't really complain about their circumstance. They can't really say, oh, it's my circumstance, that's the reason why I'm in this. Because like when they look at you, it's like, yeah, but this person did it. This person made it out. So if they can do it, I could do it. So this is what you trigger in them. And that's beautiful. That's great. That's like an amazing energy to have. That's a great influence to have. You influence people to be better. What is it about? Yeah, you see, celebration, like your success. What is it about my pile number 3, Spirit, that triggers people? What is it about my pile number 3 that triggers people? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So we have 6 of Wands, so fire energy, a lot of fire here. And also the page of inspiration is the page of Wand. So like a lot of fire energy. You may have a lot of fire in your chart, or just a fiery person where you have like a lot of like hope in the future, okay? You've overcame so many things in your life. You're able to like get out of the trenches. That's what I'm getting. And like you're celebrated. The way you are celebrated, you're victorious, okay? You have a lot to celebrate. You have a lot to like be proud of. You have like accomplish a lot of things in your life. So you may have graduated from like college, graduated from university, started a business, like have like a stable like foundation where you have money saved up, where you're not like struggling anymore, you're not on social assistance or anything like that. Maybe you were on that. I'm not saying that like all of you were on that, but I just got that social assistance, like where you had to go through hard life, okay, where you had to struggle to make the ends meet. You came out victorious, you came out on top. And it triggers people because it's like these people, they want to complain, they want to find someone to blame for their circumstances, and you didn't. You stayed true to yourself, you stayed true to who you are. You believe that you can make things happen no matter what like people threw at you, no matter what like life threw at you. You always felt like you were destined for something better. You were destined for like this, like whatever circumstance that you overcame, you knew that it was not your final destination. You knew that it was just like a stepping stone for something greater. Okay, preparation for the next step, for the next level, to level up. Okay? Because at each level you get better, you have to get stronger from the last level. So you have to get the strength, the training from the last level in order to get to the new level. Because once you get the training, you know what to do when the next level comes. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, but you have like wisdom, you have tools, you have like stuff like support, you have like guidance, because you learned from your last experience. Okay, what is it about my pal number 3 spirit that triggers people? What is it about my pile number 3 that triggers people? What is it about my pile number 3? That's too many cards. What is it about my pile number 3? Wow, 2 of emotions, 2 of cups. Like, yes, they want to have like the life that you have. Okay, you trigger that. They want to be in the position that you are in life. They want to have the partnership. They want to experience the love and support that you get, the admiration that you get from people, the accolades that you get from people, because other people that know your story, that know what you overcame, like you get praised for it. You get praised for overcoming those like situations in your life and how hard you worked, because you came so far, and it's beautiful. People love you, they celebrate you, and these people, they get triggered by that. They want to experience the same type of result that you have. So you trigger them to work on themselves, you trigger them to like better themselves and not use their circumstance as an excuse. Because when they look at you, it's like they feel like foolish to be like, oh, it's because of where I come from, or it's because of how my life started. It's like, but you didn't say that. You didn't do that. You pressed on. You moved on from any situation that kind of hinder your growth, but you knew how to work around it. You didn't let that beat you to the ground. You used that as a stepping stool, like I said, like a stepping stone to become better. No, I should have. Oh, you see? My God, guys. Hope. Oh, I love spirit when they do that. Hope. That's what you trigger. You trigger hope in people, okay? You are the star. Hope is like 17. This is like the star card. You trigger hope in people. You are the star. Aquarius energy, okay? You make people feel like they're like I'm saying, hope. You really do. That's what you like. When people look at you, they see that there is hope, that there is like, it's not they're not gonna die. Like there is like hope for them. They can make it through because they have somebody to look at, to use as an example, to like what to do in order to get out of the situation, because they know that you come from the same place as them. So they know that they could do it. All they have to do is follow your step, follow your lead. You're like a leader to these people. You shed light to them. You show the path. It's like Moses. That's what I'm getting, like Moses showing, like taking the people like across the, like, you know, the Red Sea, you know, when the sea parted, like you're like that. Like you show them the way, you give them hope, like you let them, like you don't, like, you know how the people were in despair. The people were in despair, like in, like, you know, when they were leaving the Pharaoh and stuff, like in the Bible. Like I'm just giving like an example. That's what I'm getting. You give people hope. It's like they really feel like yo, if this person did that, if this person overcame that, like, yo, this is what I gotta do. I gotta go back to school. I have to stop hanging with these people. I have to stop doing these drugs. I have to stop, like, whatever it is that you overcame. I have to stop, like, procrastinating. I have to go back to the gym. I have to, like, get my license. I don't know why I heard maybe somebody's license is suspended. I'm not laughing at them, but I'm just getting like that image. Like, I don't know why license suspended, but that's what I'm getting. Maybe they need to get that in order. Maybe they need to stop driving around without their license. Maybe that, to not get, like, because if you get caught without a license, obviously you're gonna get fined, right? So you don't want to be playing with fire, doing stuff like that. That's just gonna hinder your growth. That's what I'm saying. Like, things where people don't think before they do something. They, like, you inspire them to change for the better, and, like, change their ways, their old habits, things that are holding them back from greatness. You inspire them to do better than that, to look at themselves and really be like, you're the problem. It's not really your circumstances. You're just using your circumstances as an excuse. And you speak on that, because you probably say to people, like, that are around you, or people that come up to you and ask you, how did you do it? And you let them know, like, because, like, you let them know the truth. Like, you don't lie about it. You tell them straight up, like, this is what I had to do, and you have to cut that. If you want to get to where you need to be, you want to have that great body, well, you have to stop eating that junk food. You want to have, like, you want to be able to, like, save money, then maybe you should cut down on spending money on alcohol or drugs, or, like, buying, like, recreational drugs and stuff like that. You inspire people to do better with themselves, with their life. Okay, you trigger them for that. That's what you trigger hope. Okay. So this is all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 3. Bye.